All right, what is up, everyone? I'm going to show you guys the new champion coming out in a couple of weeks, Naafiri, the Demon Wolf. And you're probably wondering, Inori, isn't she a mid laner? No, she's actually one of the most broken junglers in the game right now, and I'm going to show you exactly how we're going to do it. So for starters, you can either start blue or red. Always start Q. Q is your bread and butter because it just gives you all that extra damage. As you can see, you get 2 activations of your Q, and then your wolves just kind of attack right after. You don't generally want to let your wolves die when you're clearing. This is really important, so always just kind of kite around a bit so you can just kind of get that value. Here you can always let them tank a couple hits, and always go E2 because E2 is gonna heal your wolves, as I just did right there, but also just give you a really good damage ability. So here, always whenever you Q something, it just kind of lights up. That's like your bleed effect, and when you Q again, it's gonna do that whole like little animation, which is like the finisher move. So hitting Q is really important, guys. Also, you generally can let your wolves die a bit, but you don't want them to die so early on when you're doing jungle. So just always kite. Every time you E, you're gonna get a full heal. So at the beginning, I just kind of tank a bit, and after that, I kind of let my wolves do the rest. So it's a really good clear, really efficient. As you can see, his clear is really fast. And then whenever you E, you see how it resets my wolves. This is really important. So when it comes to this champion, what I really notice is it's very important to actually keep your wolves alive. Even fighting champions, you really need to keep them alive. My Q's down, but it should not really be a big problem here. Just gonna E around. Your E does AoE damage, as you can see, and you want to kind of angle your Q here just to get that kind of hit on that beautiful angle. So every time you Q something, your wolves are gonna automatically attack it. That's really important to remember. E is just really your AoE damage, also gap closing. Periodically you're gonna bleed them like that, and then the Q amplifies it. Your W is more for like a ganking tool. It doesn't really help you farm all that much, plus it's really long cooldown, so it's like your gap close ability. So if you want to full clear in this champ, you can easily full clear. It's really up to you. She's obviously not the fastest clear. You can be faster when you start red buff. I just want to show you guys a really simple clear, and it's just more important to understand this champion, how it's going to operate. It's more about going for these kind of fights, because like as I'm going to show you is how we're actually going to be ganking, and your passive is just always going to be ups too. And once you guys hit that W ability, it's going to give you that kind of gank potential, as I'm going to show you guys here. You always want your wolves. W is going to lock on, and you're going to want to make sure you get your Q damage as much as possible. Her cooldowns are really long, so you always want to hit the Q as soon as possible and kind of chase with your next Q. And once you get your Conqueror stacked up, you can just kind of auto them down with your wolves. So a lot of times you're going to be relied on your auto attacks and your wolf damage to help you finish people off, especially if you can take like that, and then your Q would generally finish them off. So that's the main part about it. I hope you guys like that video. I'm going to be making more Naafiri stuff. I think she's going to be a really good jungler. She has a lot of damage is what I'm saying. Like, it's not about clearing fast on this champion, it's more about the fact that she's going to be so strong in fights and ganks and all that kind of damage. So look forward to seeing her. I'll see you guys in the next video, and yeah, I'll catch you guys later.